So it's November of 2025. There was this election in New York City, and a lot of people are thinking that a lot of the New York City people are going to flock to Florida. I think the real answer is up in the air. You don't want to miss this market update. Do you own a home or condo on Vero Beach's Barrier Island? In the next few minutes, I'll break down what's happening in the island market right now and what it means if you're thinking about selling or buying before the new year. I'm Scott Reynolds with the Reynolds Team at Compass here in Vero Beach. If you find these market updates helpful, please take a second to like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment below with what you're seeing going on in your neighborhood. It helps me know what to cover next month and helps more Vero Beach homeowners see these updates. So let's go ahead and jump into the island single family homes. So what we're going to look at is year over year, which is October 2025 versus October 2024. The number of homes for sale is at 212 homes. That's up 34%. On the closed sales, it's also up at 28 closed sales. That's 75% up year over year. And then pending sales, this is the big one. It was up 260% at 36. There was a big change in the data on pending sales for the whole marketplace, which is really good for sellers. Buyers are getting more engaged. Average days on market is at 224. That is up 29%. And sold versus original list price is 85%. That is just really where sellers have just started too high and just followed the market down, probably leaving money on the table. Months of inventory, we are at 6 months of inventory. That's a neutral market, leaning a little bit more buyer friendly, where the buyers are getting more choices. So what are the big takeaways of all this information? The island single family market is seeing more buyers re-engage. That is great news. Pendings tripled compared to last year. That's a big confidence indicator. But pricing and presentation are everything. With average days on market around 220, homes that feel move-in ready and tell a clear lifestyle story still win the attention. Days on market can be a price killer. For buyers, this is a balanced playing field. You have options. Inventory is up, and some sellers are adjusting their expectations. But well-priced homes are still competitive, especially near the beach or in turnkey condition. If the home is checking all of your boxes, feel comfortable moving on it because most likely it's checking other buyers' boxes. Let's dive into the island condos. The for sale for condos is up 15% at 171. Closed sales are up at 13 closed sales. They're up 30%, and pending sales are up 180% at 14. Average days on market is really close to 200 days on market, which is up up 49%. And the sold versus original list is at 84%, very similar to single family homes, which is up, that is up 12%. Months of inventory is at 12 months. So the buyers are having lots of choices. Condo inventory keeps building up, but the pendings are also picking up nearly double from last year. That's a sign of buyer confidence returning, especially at the mid-tier price points. The key for sellers is to lead on price and clarity. Give buyers everything they need up front, the HOA health, insurance, assessments, reserves, and you'll stand out. If you've been waiting for the right condo, this is your window. You can negotiate intelligently, considering the view, the elevation, and the overall condition and upgrades. But focus on the long-term value, not just the discount. The best condos are still moving when priced right. Here's what these numbers really mean. We're not seeing a price crash. We're seeing a normalization of the market. More homes are available, buyers are more selective, and pricing has shifted from list high and test it to price it right and move it. That's healthy for long-term stability on the island. You may have also heard about the recent New York City mayoral election, and I've already had clients mention it. I don't expect a huge migration wave straight from the city to Vero Beach. True New Yorkers usually head to larger metros like Boca, Fort Lauderdale, or Miami. But for those who were already planning a move in the next year or two, this event may have accelerated the timeline. And for the real growth story for Vero Beach isn't politics, it's access. The expansion at the Vero Beach Airport with Breeze, now JetBlue, and American Airlines adding flights is a major win. Easier access means we'll continue to see steady relocation from the broader Northeast, places like Connecticut, Vermont, upstate New York, Rhode Island, people looking for a slower, more coastal place, much like Vero Beach. If you're a buyer, this is the kind of market where you can take a breath, but maybe not a nap. You've got more selection and the best listings are getting early activity. When a home nails that trifecta of look, price, and access, it doesn't sit. Here's 3 seller truths. Control the first impression. The first 15 seconds online decide everything, from photos and video to the headline. Polish every angle before you go live. Our team does this during our 3-phase marketing, which is part of the Compass private exclusive system. Number 2, be ready for inspection and insurance scrutiny. Smart sellers are getting ahead of roof, electrical, and insurance items early. The fewer surprises, the stronger your negotiation power. Number 3, market the lifestyle, not just the property. People buy Vero for the feeling. Highlight proximity to the beach walks, restaurants and clubs, and the small town coastal rhythm that's here. That's what wins hearts and offers. Okay, so in closing, in this market, success comes from intention. Homes that are priced strategically, marketed beautifully, and simple for buyers to tour are the ones that sell. If you'd like a quick strategy session about your home, call or message me. We'll align price, presentation, and marketing to hit your goals. Thanks for watching our November Barrier Island Market Report. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you'll catch next month's update automatically. My name is Scott Reynolds with the Reynolds Team at Compass. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next month for the insights from the Barrier Island. Thank you.